Hey guys, welcome to Super Marcel World. So I finally saw SHAZAM. I've been looking forward to this film for a very long time, and I got to see a special early advanced screening, which is totally awesome. So let's start with the review for SHAZAM! The story. A mysterious wizard grants the 14-year-old Billy Batson magical powers. By saying the wizard's name SHAZAM, he turns into a full-grown adult superhero. But on the inside, he's still that 14-year-old kid. What I like. The cast. Now let's start with SHAZAM himself, Zachary Levi. Levi's absolutely terrific. He makes the film and he really sells you that he's a 14-year-old boy on the inside. Both Asher Angel and Jack Dylan Grazer are both terrific as well. Asher has the more serious role, while Jack Dylan Grazer is the more comical note of the film, and he's just hysterical. Which brings us to the villain, played by Mark Strong. What makes a villain good is if you know and you understand where he comes from. And when you get what drives the villain, and when you have him played by a charismatic actor like Mark Strong, you'll get a pretty solid villain to rival your hero. Fun. When you put a 14-year-old boy inside of a full-grown adult superhero body, you'll just know that you'll get some awkward scenes and some hysterical bits. And SHAZAM totally delivers on that front. There are plenty of laughs and a lot of funny moments. The story and heart. The story is rich but not crowded. It has plenty of stuff going on, but it has a really nice snappy pace. It deals with courage, finding your place, rejection, family and friends. There's plenty of action as well, but none of this really matters if the story doesn't have a heart. And luckily for us, SHAZAM has just that. One scene in particular might really choke you up. And I also love how that scene totally avoids the cliche that you feel coming up, and it just totally goes the other way, and by doing so it gets even better. Spectacle and effects. The film has lots of action, fights and spectacular scenes in which SHAZAM saves people. The scenes are cool and heroic, and sometimes, because he's a kid discovering his powers, a little bit nutty. But in a good way. Also, the effects of the film are really good. It was also clear in Aquaman that DC has upped their game when it comes to special effects. The flying shots, action shots, there's some certain creatures which you will see. They all look terrific. It's done really well. What I don't like. Fake hair. Now this isn't really a big deal, but you know, it's so freaking obvious, and it really kind of bugged me. I was like, come on, can't you do any better? Jaemoon Hansu plays the wizard who gives Billy Batson its powers. And he has this beard and long hair, and you know it's a wig, it's okay, but it's so obviously fake. It's such a bad quality wig and beard, and I don't get it. I thought it was really bad, and once again, it's not a big deal to the film itself, but you know, it totally distracted me in a scene, and I can't let it go by without even mentioning it. So the beard and the wig, that was a bad choice. Controlling abilities. I really can't get into this much because I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a scene or something near the end of the film which has something to do with controlling powers. And what takes place is just too easy. But that scene is so cool and spectacular and goes on for quite a while that it's easy to get distracted from that lack of logic. Most magical moment. It's either the montage of SHAZAM trying out his powers with Billy, or the scene with the shoplifters. And I think I'll have to go with the scene with the shoplifters because that was the funniest bit in the whole film. Did you know? DC Family. The film has a nice amount of actors that were previously in a DC project or attached to a DC project. We saw Adrien Brody and DJ Catrona, who were once attached to the first live-action film, which was cancelled, of Justice League. Adam Brody would play the Flash, and DJ Catrona will play Superman. Jaemoon Hansu did one of the voices in Aquaman, and he also played Midnight in Constantine. John Glover previously played Lex Luthor's father in Smallville. And I'll end with Mark Strong, who played Sinestro in The Green Lantern. Captain Marvel. Most of you will probably know this, but I'll say it anyways. SHAZAM's original name was Captain Marvel. DC even had the name before Marvel came with their character, only Marvel was the first to trademark the name. In 2012, DC renamed Captain Marvel to SHAZAM. And it gets even crazier, both heroes have their first live-action film released a month apart. And both films have a role for Jaemoon Hansu. Overall, SHAZAM is a home run. It delivers on all levels. In my opinion, it's the first great film of the year. It's a buddy movie and the chemistry between the actors is really great. Personally, I would have preferred a little bit more time between Billy Batson as a kid with his friend Freddy. Zachary Levi is just absolutely terrific in the title role. He's funny, he's cool, and he really makes you believe that he's a 40-year-old boy on the inside. While the material is nutty, the film doesn't shy away from emotional scenes and a real heart in the story. And that brings it to an even higher level. I give Shazam 8 out of 10 Shazam logos. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Did you see Shazam? Let me know below how you feel. If you haven't seen it yet, are you excited? Which of the DC films do you like most so far? Let me know below, we'll talk. If you have the time, hit the like button, subscribe, check out some of the other videos which you kind of might like. And of course, as always, I hope to see you back next time. Bye!